Hello there. Good afternoon. This is Anna. So this is a midday recap on the indices futures that we traded today, and also going over certain things so you can understand what I look for in a trade because they are very important. So we are going to start with YM. I have another, if you are trading the micros, they are the same thing. Okay, so this is a YM right here. Last night we are long on all of the indices last night. Let's go see that. So I was long from here to here, I believe. Okay, only from there. So I think I was long to 31,000 in YM. And we didn't really get there. 3094 to 31,000 last night. Okay, we didn't get there. We returned to the mean, which is I like, stocks never gone uptrend like right away. They don't go steep like that. They go in a squiggly line like these. So uh, if you know what you're looking for, right here in the morning, we actually get back to the 200 EMA. Okay, that's a 200. I need to edit that to 233 because I like 233 better, honestly, because it's a big number. Uh, okay, so tagging here the 233 EMA bounce from that support. And here's that open right here. You have the BWAP indicator that I gave you, and it's part of the room on the members section. It's under pre-indicator. It's in there. Okay, so that's here. Actually have your W pattern here. If you're not sure, I mean, it's up to you. You can wait. If it's me giving me this bullish engulfing right here, I'll be entering on that trade at 9:55. Okay, even here at 9 o'clock, I'll be long because this is on a W pattern, like I said, on rising. Okay, so, and then I'm going to be targeting R1 and then R2 up here. I knew it. That's going to happen normally when they reach to R2. They do go back down low. So here's the thing. The same thing happened in MYM as far as the micros. Okay, you got your signal here, long, stay long, exit at R2. Let's go to RTY. So this one is M2K. So here's the entry, right? 9 o'clock, crossing the BWAP, and then targeting the R1, and we didn't get to R2, and that's at 106 right now. So if we've gone low to high from here to here, that'll be at 147. So I was short earlier at the 90s, and we exited at the 100 level, which is, it touched the R1 and goes again, probably will test the high and then go higher, maybe 100. Could be. There's like possibility that could happen. Anyway, let me take that off. So what my point is that if you are trading when you see this like going down pattern like these, when you start seeing the W pattern occurs again here, we could probably go, higher here at like 4 o'clock, test the BWAP, it fails, do it again. And then once test the BWAP, you can go long there on top once it closed the BWAP, or above the 32 HMA. And then try to get to the BWAP, or whenever possible to get to R1. That's just always my trade, and I always like do these kind of trade, especially when it touches the lower MPD bands. It's just I feel like there's more, the probability is higher on when you go long when it's at MPD bands, the lower MPD bands, when they've been going short, overnight. And that's how I do my trades as far as in every day. Okay. So look at NQ, and this is MNQ. So here's MNQ. We are long for last night. I had a target here to 789 last night, and we went to all the way to R2. Okay, I said kind of like watch R2 because this might pause here and short here and then go return to the mean closer to the VWAP. Here's your entry on the VWAP. It happened at 7 o'clock. Okay, and then tested back to the VWAP at 850. All right, go long again. Here's the shaft crossing. If you never use the shaft, I'm going to post it, and you can change these in if you want, like the, whatever, if you want a triangle or anything, so you can see whenever it crosses, it went down, and then when you want to go long again, it'll be there. Okay, so you can use that and utilize it part of your trading on entering on when I should, enter long if it's gone above the VWAP or returning like this pattern right here, so you can catch it. So that's what like hoping you to understand that this is my prime bread and butter as far as entering on the VWAP, and I'm giving you that on the indicator, and you just need to enter trade and stay in the trade until it reached the maximum profit in there on the R1 and R2 level. I'm not sure how conservative you are as far as trading, but I normally shoot for R2 in targets. So that's NQ. Let's go to ES. I didn't think that we talked about ES. Let's go look at that. So the S&P, the same thing here, right? So here's your crossing the VWAP, and I think this happens at 9:05. We need to start watching them. 9:05, you have your shaft right there. Let's go. So even you get this triangle here, right? Even Rob has a dot in there. Don't really pay attention to that. When we are above the pivots, I do not like to short when we are above the pivots. Remember this. If you could remember anything, if the VWAP is above the pivot, I do not like to short. Okay, unless like we are overly done. Like right now, the NASDAQ is up 274. The NASDAQ can run to 200 ATR. And I think, this could even go to 300. So if it goes to like 300 area, like at probably 13,000, I would short. But otherwise, I'm not favoring them shorting or anything. As you know, I always like to be in the bull side, but there's always money in the bear side. There's nothing wrong with it. So anyway, this just to help you see. So if you see this red or red dot like that, don't confuse yourself. If you downloaded the shaft, okay, if we are above the VWAP, you do not want to short this. This is just telling you that it might go down a little bit, for that time and that time only, because this one can shoot back up just like here just happen. And you have these passing, this is the VWAP, that crossover, that is long. Okay, that is the same thing as far as program on the bot and NT8, if you have a Ninja Trader, and you go along there and you target R1, R2 right there. Okay, and trail after that. And you could see this in 15 minutes and it's still green on ES. Okay, so long candle here, long stay. So here's your, when you see this kind of like a doji, kind of like harami kind, sometimes when they like pop another like long candle, you need to kind of pay attention. You know, especially like 11 o'clock to like 11:30, we are done moving. Normally it's like only like a 2 hours time frame on the long side, and then it'll go back sideways from 11 to 11:30, and then we'll go back long again if we really are going to go like shoot to the moon today. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so if you understand how the shaft goes, please only use the shaft. Okay, if we are long and we are above the BWAP is above the pivot, you only use whatever long on the entry. This white triangle is an entry, long entry. Okay, you don't want to short on shaft. I'm sorry, this is ES, that there's MES in each. Let me see what happened in there if it shows on the shaft right there. So shaft actually, it's up here. See, shaft actually shorted it right at 797. So there's a triangle that let me change that to another color, short, maybe lighter. I don't know if I can find any lighter pink, pinkish red. Pinkish red. Oh, there you go. Okay, so here, see the pink, pinkish red. Let me save that because I needed that. So that is short, selling to go short. Okay, you could probably get like, I don't know, 20 points from there, or even 10, 15 points on the NASDAQ. But I wouldn't short it if it was me. It's just me, you know, when they are trending like this and it's going above their ATR, this is an ES, I would not like to short. So this is going long again. It's going above the 32 HMA and they're up and running on there. So this is on 15, so you can't really see it, but you can see it on 5. See? This dot here is actually Rob's. They're pretty cool. Besides that, you know, that could help you to kind of like see as far as going long and having dots in there. So this is Rob's dots, is short, and you have the shaft in there that's short. All right. So anyways, that's just to help you trade and to kind of, you know, see. It's better to be visual as far as going long, going short. When trading, when day trading, it's important. All right, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.